perfect. I was hoping that the boy, Yutoru Shirota, would have more than 4 rounds on attackers, because attackers on Phoenix is what's hardest in my humble opinion. I hate Phoenix on Ascent on attackers. I feel like the character you have to play completely different and most people don't even expect it. Now, in your ranks it probably literally doesn't matter. With Waylay, it's an entry duelist, it's like a dream. You dash in anywhere you want, shit works. An entry duelist. See, that's the difference between an entry duelist and a passive, aggressive, really good in most situations, but not entry duelist. So good kill, good flash, good purchase. Nice, you got there. You really did get there. He really did get there. I wanna quickly fix one of my things. I'm sorry for the pause, guys. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that happened. That happened. Well played. Honestly, you just have to swing there because of the nade. But I feel like you know that. I'm not gonna lie. Your purchase, I kind of hate. It's like... It's the bandit. So first of all, I am officially a bandit hater from yesterday. It sucks. It sucks because I think it's fake. I think it's fake. Prove me wrong, guys. I think the accuracy of the ghost is still better. They said they buffed it. It says it on the stats that they buffed it. I call bullshit. The reason I would buy at least a ghost in this situation instead of a bandit is because of the fights that you are about to take. Like, what are the fights that you're about to take? You're not gonna take the CT fight, right? So this is definitely less than 30 meters. I don't know if I could... I don't think I can check, but this is like less than 30 meters. And whenever you're going to be going on site, this is less than 30 meters. You don't need that 128. Plus, it shoots faster. Plus, it's more accurate, the ghost. Not officially, but in my humble opinion. And you can also try out the classic wall molly full shields combo that I like to use on my pistol rounds. I think it might work out great for you. Then you can go crazy. Then you have a flash, then you have a wall, you have a molly, you can heal even more. And then if your teammates die with their guns... Oh... You're not buying. And 4 of you are not buying. I heard this in... Yeah, it wasn't your round. It was from a Diamond 3 guy who thinks that this is the bonus round. And in that clip, he got proven wrong that, in fact, the round after this one is the bonus round. So for those of you who don't know what the bonus round is, the bonus round is right after force round. So after you win a pistol round, you get into the force round and then you buy guns. My rule that I like to teach, which I think statistically is the best way to do it, if 4 of your teammates are buying guns, in this case only one of them bought guns, right? We only have a Spectre. I do not consider sheriffs, ghosts, and bandits guns, which mean that only one of your teammates bought. If 4 of your teammates buy on your force round, I allow you to play whatever gun you have from the previous pistol round, which could be a bandit, ghost, or a sheriff. In this case, only one of your teammates has bought a gun, which means that you are, in fact, likely to lose this round. And we should never be losing our force rounds. We should be losing it like 5% of the time when they stack tight. Like, how... It's a fucking eco, I just realized. Okay, well, why are the enemies not... Wait, I'm so confused. I'm so dumb. Okay, so you lost this round. Well, besides, the point stands, okay? Look at it from enemies' POV. How many of them bought? 1, 2. Because the defenders only bought 2 guns, they are actually pretty likely to lose this, alright? The rule still stands. I'm an idiot, but the rule still stands. Like, if you don't pull out the flash for no reason, really, because this is the perfect fight for your bandit, you might actually have something. And what did I say? Can we get a replay real quick? Can we get a replay of the coach predicting his stuff? So Phoenix dies. We have a mid setup. We have a mid post plan setup from the Jet acting as a Killjoy turret right here. Love the silver now. Gameplay, not bronze anymore, bro. Loudly walks down mid. And this Vito is cooking. Slowly but surely he kills everyone. Gets the enemy off of the defuse. And now Jet, the walking turret, to clutch the round. That's exactly what I'm saying, guys. If 4 people buy on your force rounds, you are okay to go for the pistol. I'm gonna buy a Vandal next round. If not, then you're just trolling. And what did the defenders do? They trolled. They trolled hard. Let's just cut. Let's refresh. And let's go. So, this should be an equal buy now. From you and from the enemies. Oh, never mind. You lost against worst gun. So this is technically an eco now. You should be saving. When you're saving, I like to buy Sheriff. Get some orbs. Get an orb on A main, get an orb on B main. If my teammates get some picks, that's wonderful. If not, that's not wonderful. And this is an idea that I want everyone to know on this map specifically. Whenever you're on eco or not, if you're playing slow, jump on top of this. It's possible to silently jump on top of this and on all of this. You just have to hold shift before you land the box. This peak right here is 10 times better than this peak right here. First of all, we can even take your example. If the enemy is holding a sniper, which he was, he basically cannot see you. See how he swings? If you peek him from on top, he cannot see. And you can silently peek him from on top. Another weird thing that works from this position is that you can just stand here and wait for enemies to lurk in and you just shoot their heads, which is also really funny. So that's why I always go there whenever I'm waiting for my teammates. My teammates are clearing a main, or this is a slow round waiting for them to push in. Just notice for the next time. And honestly, I would just go there as many times as possible. Always go through the bike. This guy has all the skins, by the way. Look at this guy. He has oil under his house. Sneaky oil play. And he disconnected. Such good skins. Terrible PC. He knew he was going to disconnect. He only bought a shorty. That is... Or maybe he's doing an eco. We don't know. Okay. Our teammate disconnected. Looking for 1v1s is fine. What's also fine is waiting until he comes back. So this I absolutely love.
Going up. Watch your eyes.
Okay. I mean, that's a play. I mean, if you're gonna go for this wall, might as well take short, right? Because this wall allows you to walk short without getting seen from these enemies. Because you want an equal fight here, right? As an attacker, especially on Ascent, you want an equal fight. Is this an equal fight? After we flash, the flash lands God fucking knows where. There could be a guy walked up here. So there's one angle, there's 2 angles, there's 3 angles, there's 4 angles, there's 5 angles, 6 angles, 7 angles, and a guy who could be jump spotting and then spamming you. So 7 angles when we flash and push through here, okay? Now, if you follow the path of your wall, you walk up here, there's one angle that you would only have to fight, which allows you to get an equal 1v1, sir. I know, Ascent is tough. Ascent is tough. People like Ascent. Ascent is tough. If you play incorrectly, once again, let's jump through this bike. Ascent should be in the next rotation after the act ends. And if I'm not drunk, they switch the maps every time. Oh, look at that timing. Look at that timing he's in. He just took the risk and now he's getting rewarded for it. He's the rain on side who just jumped down, and now can he catch the other? Where are we looking, sir? We're looking, sir, Just look down a little bit. Alright, here he comes. Into the spawn. Like a sneaky snake. Coming and about to finish off their backline. Here comes Sage. There's one. Gets one, backs off. He's a diligent guy. Oh, there's the operator shot. About to get another one. Almost catches up. Here comes the pistol. He gets another. He wants more though. He wants more. Is he aware that the last guy is behind him? He pulls out. He's going for the knife. Almost gets the knife down. What a play from Phoenix. This is the guy that's gonna take his team to VCA Day. That's what we wanna say. Okay, Jet has operator. It's gonna play mid. Alright, simple Phoenix rule. Don't ult from here. Instead, jump up from the bike. Up. A nice little juggle. And then we ult from here. There's always a risk that there's a guy vines. But I've been playing for... In 3 months, I've seen like one guy vines. And he fucked up anyways. So I wouldn't be too scared of him. Alright? And because you're going A, I'm gonna teach you the execute that I like to do on A. This is a roller coaster. See, attacking rounds are much different to coach. Much more difficult to coach than defensive rounds. But you're so lucky that you have a coach. Because it would be pain to learn how to play attacking rounds. Good. Ooh. Yeah, you can't run away from that. That's too fast. You gotta just commit on the site. We're playing for a fake. Oh, look, there's actually a guy in the line. It's so weird because in my ranks, you just never see guys in line, which would actually not be a bad play, but people are just... Oh, he gets 2. But you also get 1. So now it's a 1v3. We look for sharp 1v1s. Remember what I taught you in the last VOD. You should have seen it. See, look, guys. He changed it. Now, it's really unfortunate that the last guy has an operator, but at least now you had a chance. You had a very, very good chance. I like that you actually implemented the strategy that you should be looking for sharp 1v1s when you're down numbers. I love you for that. That is amazing. Now, you see a guy generator. What do you do when you see a guy generator? You molly him. You really want to... Also, break it, please. Break it, and I'm talking from experience. I remember on Split, it was in Immortal 2-3 lobbies, and I left it open because I'm like, well, if he's gonna TP, we're just gonna kill him. Well, guess what? One interaction, we started fighting with enemies. We got distracted for 1 millisecond. Bro literally popped that TP, immediately killed 4 of us. I have the clip. I mean, the clip is there somewhere. I know that it was on Split. Wait, I'm an idiot. This is your teammate's TP. So why is your team... No, wait. Why is your teammate popping a TP there then? What's the thought process? Veto, mate. That's RTP. That is RTP. Let's watch this Veto. Let's see what is he gonna do with his TP. For you as a Phoenix, I told you, you can just molly the Teo and you flush him out into 5 people and he dies. Let's see what is the plan of this Veto. Okay, pops ult. See now, why this? Why this? Okay. I'm gonna quickly watch all of your rounds, all of your attacking rounds. There's like 3 left. And then I'm gonna tell you how to play on attackers as a Phoenix on Ascent. Because I think it's like almost the hardest map to play on attackers. Split is close. That's fine. You could drop the molly for the heal. You're dead. You're alive. You're dead. You're alive. Wait. Yeah, when he was looking down, it didn't affect him. That's crazy. Oh, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. And this... I would be mad at this guy right now. Bro is not... He's not even holding flank. He's just confused. He's just confused. Professional. Yes, so Mix is holding the flank for you. Let's watch this guy play. Guess what? He's the second guy on the leaderboard. We can't judge this guy. Look at him. He's crazy like... Oh my, by the way, you can actually... I learned this the hard way. You can actually spam the guy whenever he walks to the left side in market. Like this. I don't know how, but I definitely got spammed. Like, you can probably just stand here and spam him from main. Like genuinely. We're gonna check it out in the... Yeah, see? Bro got headshotted. I died instantly. If this guy could have kept spamming, random rule for you guys. He genuinely could have... Okay, goes for the back tap, gets one. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Look. Leads into operator. Unlucky. Okay. So, last round on attackers. And you guys are doing an eco round, some of you I see. Last round on attackers, I'm gonna mention one more time. Alright. Alright. Oh, you gotta flash out there. You gotta flash out. You know why you have to flash out there? Because if one of the enemies, like this guy, isn't, like, doing this, then you're probably gonna die, you know? You're probably gonna die. So that's why we have to flash out. Okay, look. I'm gonna show you how to attack on A. I'm gonna show you how to... Beautiful, you died. And then I'm gonna show you how to attack on B. And then we're gonna also... I don't know. We're gonna tell you how to play Phoenix in general once you feel like the executes are not working. For you, the executes are gonna stop working whenever you're gonna be facing Cypher and like Vice, Deadlock type stuff, and you won't have any shock darts or raise nades to destroy the trip. Those are the times that the executes are gonna stop working. Also, your team might bait you, but with the stuff that I'm about to show you, it's not really going to matter that your team is going to be baiting you. Which is why you need to know how to execute as a duelist, because then even though your teammates bait you out, you're just making so much time for them to the point where they eventually will come to their senses and will come out with you onto the side. Now, first, execute on B. You can flash this if you feel like it. Bro, I swear to God, I be pressing space, jump button, and my game just doesn't want to let me jump. So now I'm getting suspicious. Maybe it's my keyboard. Maybe it's not the lag. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things. So first of all, you wanna have these corners cleared. You can either clear them by hand. This is by hand. Also, mini tip that I learned while making my courses. You can spam this to kill this guy right here, which is really cool. Right? Which is really cool. Or you can clear all of these like angles by flashing and jumping through. When you flash and jump through, maybe you're gonna see where the enemies are, which is really cool. And the way your execute is gonna look like this. Mainly what I like to do is I will like to wall out like this, so now you can come out and close the door. Then you wanna flash, come out like this, we close the door, and then we can flash again to kill anyone who might have pushed out through the market door. If you feel like you're still getting kind of cooked, and you might get kind of cooked by the guy playing lane and waiting for your flash, you can also implement a molly like that, which burns the enemy. Now this molly is a little bit, scary. It's better. This molly right here does prevent your team from pushing on the side, but accounting for how long it's gonna take for your teams to walk out anyways. it doesn't really matter. You can also just preemptively molly this corner like this, which is even better. So if your execute can look like this,
Going up.
and then we flash out,
Watch your eyes.
that is good. That is good. Probably going for this molly is better though, because then you have a full execute. By the time you come out like this, you close the door, and then your teammates come out, the molly will be down, this guy's not gonna mess you up, which is one of the strongest positions, guys. If you're playing B, you just jiggle here, wait for them to push out, you can use any util like that, you can use a molly like that. Trust me, start playing that. So that's one way to execute B, okay? I've been using it, it has been successful. The way I've seen some Radiants execute, they have an entry duelist usually, so all they do is they flash and then they come out. In your ranks, I feel like you need a wall, because you cannot just flash out and walk out, because once again, there's this guy, you don't have a drone to clear close corner. There's just a lot of bullshit. We cannot compare Radiant gameplay to solo queue, even though it's basically technically both of them are solo queues. You can also molly off
Watch out.
stairs, and you can molly off the market smoke too, which is funny. Alright, and I feel like you can actually cook. If you went for the molly market, wall off like that, go for some fake flashes as if you're pushing into market, and then you come into the smoke market, and then you either just walk out or you flash out. I'm definitely gonna try this the next time I play Phoenix on Ascend, because it looks like the perfect execute. I'm gonna be honest, I've never tried it, but it should work, especially in your ranks. Now, on A side, you have one perfect execute. First of all, always jump up here, hold shift before you don't even need to hold shift. You need to hold crouch here. Just make sure you don't have too much velocity, so that, because if you run too fast, they're gonna hear you, so you have to not go at max speed. So you silently jump up here, and then you can either peek and swing. I like to either go for this, silently, whatever. This isn't 10 times better than just walking like this. If you are gonna walk like this, flash, jump, don't try peek that. Now, perfect execute, you hug this wall,
Watch out.
left side of the door, and then you pull out the molly, and you see your little, I'm gonna mark it, hopefully. Basically, this is what we're trying to connect. You see this little rectangle? You want to insert your molly UI into that rectangle, like this, and then you jump from.
Careful now.
And this molly is beautiful. Now, as you can see, it doesn't hit this corner, so I have to fix it a little bit. I only got punished once for it, and wasn't super high rank players. Probably if you go for it a little bit lower,
Careful now.
technically if you go for it a little bit lower, yeah, there we go. So maybe, what if we go mid doors and then not go a little bit lower?
Careful
I
now.
think this is the perfect line. Yeah. Okay, so you don't hug this, you hug the middle of the door, and you still do insertion. You do the insertion into the rectangle, and you can go slightly lower if you feel like it. Bam. Perfect molly. Now, why is this molly so perfect? This molly is so perfect
Careful now.
because when you do end up pushing out and there's gonna be a smoke, first of all, anyone chilling in the smoke cannot just spam you like this, which is one of the most cancer things. Nobody can push out and kill the guy closing the button, and that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie. They just have to back off. It also lets you push into the smoke and flash out if you feel like it. Now, what do you do with the rest of your util? Very simple. Once you go for this lineup, and this lineup, trust me, is one of the best things. I've gotten some free kills with it as well.
Careful now.
I like to go for a wall like this, and then just flash through the wall. And then close the button. This guy's gonna be flashed. Now your wall should go directly into generator, by the way. And yeah, we flash like this, we come out immediately, and we fight this guy. Of course, it's not like foolproof. You can also flash through the smoke before you push through the wall, so you go for double. Yeah, nobody can push you out while you're closing the door. This is one of the most solid executes I found as a Phoenix so far. there's probably better alternatives maybe. Once again, in Radiant, all they do is they just flash with the molly, like no wall. They can't go for the wall. Some people, I remember, like in my lobbies, one time I went for the wall like this to give us some space, right?
Going up.
My whole team started blaming, oh, Phoenix, what is this wall? This wall sucks. And then I remember watching Sub Rosa throw this exact wall
Going up.
a couple of days later, and Sub Rosa is the Phoenix main. No, it was not Sub Rosa, it was Muda. Yeah, Muda is the... You're gonna get blamed by some random Ascendants when I was doing this, and then you see Radiants do it, and you're like, oh, once again, my teammates don't know shit, and they just like to complain. But this wall
Going up.
doesn't make your teammates angry, and it works. Always use the molly lineups as well. This is one of the best lineups, for sure. If you see someone generator, if you see someone playing in
Careful now.
dice, molly them, they're gonna be flushed out into the open.
Now.
Just like that. Beautiful. And yeah, if you feel like it, you can throw the molly up. So these are the two executes I want to see you do on A and B sides. And once again, I said if they're gonna stop you from executing A and B by like strong sentinels, you have to start going short as a Phoenix, or you have to start taking mid control. And taking short in your ranks is gonna be super easy. I mean, we just wall here, and then we just flash. Then we can molly if we feel like it. If we get a smoke from our teammates, then we do a nice little flash. Actually, try to land the flash on the right side. It's gonna be better. And you just walk out like this. Maybe he's gonna hold, push, whatever. Thank you for watching. Yeah, update on the car. I called them once. They didn't answer. That was pretty sad. And I called them 2 days after they were supposed to be finished. So then I called them 2 days later, and they're like, oh, we're just waiting for a part. There's gonna be a couple more days. So I'm like, all right. So probably they didn't steal my car, which is cool. Let's hope that they continue not to steal my car. Thank you for watching. By the way, if some of you still watched until the end, which you are freaky, probably really like to improve in Valorant, I do these VOD reviews in my school community. If you join with the premium tier, you skip all the lines. I will review it probably even though you're a free version tier. You just have to upload it. There's some small requirements that you have to go through, you know, the 60 FPS stuff. And yeah, if you feel like I want to learn how to execute on B and A sites, you do that. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.